This is a Fatal 4 podcast.
Hello and welcome to Didn't Get All of It Japan, your home for the most important news and happenings in the world of Japanese professional wrestling. If it's your first time with us, we're happy you've decided to join us. And if you've been with us, thank you so much for coming back. I'm one of your hosts, Kaz Wheeler, and with me, my best mates. To my virtual left, the crocodile to my Dundee, it's B-Rob.
Boy, that's not a knife. This is a knife.
There you go. And to my virtual right, he's the Quigley to my down under, Will Housell.
Oi, lad! Any schools don't have screws. Fuck, I can't.
Oh, God.
What the fuck was that?
I'm trying to say at least our schools don't have school shootings, but I can't enunciate it.
I don't know
You
what
know what,
any of that was.
We're just going to move past that.
All right.
Boy, and before we get down to it, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to our feed on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts and give us a review in that good old Tokyo Dome 5 stars. And if you want to join in on more of the fun, like whatever Will just did, including our Fatal 4 podcast Discord, where we talk all week about all things wrestling, get exclusive shows and Discord exclusive watch-alongs and tape studies of the many things we talk about here on the show. Just subscribe to us for $3 a month on our Patreon via Fatal 4 Podcasts, or go to fatal4podcast.com. That's fatal, F-O-U-R podcast.com for links to that, our socials, and everything else we've got in store. We got some news this week, boys.
Yeah.
I think we'll start off with the sad stuff first. We got a couple injuries to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Yuya Uemura, his torn tricep, it turns out, is his injury from the G1, and he's scheduled to be out about 6 months, which is going to have him miss Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh, no.
I mean, what was he really going to do on that card to begin with?
I mean, you'd hope
Yeah,
something
true.
good, but
You've probably been in like the tag gauntlet.
Oh, the Rambo.
Yeah, one of those two.
I mean, we still don't even really know the details within Russell Dynasty or whatever, so he could have did something on that show too.
mm-hmm. Especially the way he was progressing, you would hope he'd kind of have at least a decent spot on those cards.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that sucks.
Since Hologram is our favorite wrestler now, who on the New Japan roster would you like to see Hologram go up against?
Ooh.
Because Yuya would probably be one of my picks. That would be
that would. Why do you hate us?
What?
He said
What?
evil.
What? Oh, come on, man! Don't do me like that.
Imagine Hologram having to defy the odds and take on all of the.
Well. Hold on. Let me pull back my disdain for a second. Yeah, that sounds pretty fun.
I hate that he just made that good. That makes me mad.
It's like a Power Rangers episode.
Yeah. Ooh, and then we can get ELP with the save, maybe, because they both do like light up jackets and shit. Hell yeah!
God damn it! I can't believe we just made this good.
Hell yeah! I want ELP and Hologram for a limited time run.
ELP and Hologram in best or World Tag League.
It'd be like the Time Force Red Ranger and the Quantum Ranger working together.
Whatever that means.
Mm-hmm.
Give me my Power Rangers podcast, Paul.
If that was ever going to happen, it would have been the last iteration. The other injury news we got, I'm sure this will just kill Will here. Jake Lee injured his knee during a tag match during the Destruction Tour.
What show did that happen on?
The
9/11 show.
It was, yeah.
Wow.
They flew right into both knees.
I don't know how I didn't see that coming.
Just tragic.
Yeah, they did.
I even have it written down here, and it didn't.
Now he has the best seat next to Selena Vega's dad.
No.
Oh, fuck.
God damn it.
Fuck. God damn it.
Well,
Yo.
What, goddamn Travion or whatever the fuck your name was?
Travion?
No. Nope. We're moving on. Nope. Not today. Not. In other news,
Poor Jake Lee. Let's be serious. Poor Jake Lee.
yeah,
I don't want him injured. He just started to get his, no pun intended, legs up under him and everything.
Yeah.
And just to get him cut out like that.
Yeah, because it seems like they were going to do something with him and Gabe Kidd as a tag
Gabe Kidd,
team for a
yeah.
bit.
Mm-hmm.
So
Might have
hopefully
been
that
something for
doesn't
tag league, yeah.
Yeah, I figured they were probably going to be tag league.
Well,
partners,
now
so
they have to
hopefully-
give it to Goto and Yoshihashi again. So
No.
good. I mean, listen, I like Bishamon, but I'd like some other people to do anything in that division.
Bitch, I'm on a different level. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, I absolutely could have seen Gabe and Jake Lee winning tag league.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't have shocked me at all.
But there was no other details on like how long would he possibly be out?
Not yet that I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
So
and it just says a knee injury. So
yeah,
I mean,
so maybe it won't be that
vague.
long. Maybe they'll still be tag league because that's not for another month and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. Speaking of things happening in vaguely a month and a half, Taiji Ishimori is getting his own show, similar to how El Desperado got his own a couple months ago.
Yeah, which you still have not watched.
I watched. Did I watch I watched the first couple matches.
Look, you can't even remember. You didn't watch shit.
I think I did. I'll get to it eventually. But yeah, it seems like it's going to be in that similar vein, and I'm sure he'll get to pick his choice of interesting opponents.
I think he should run it. Do you remember when he was being recruited by WWE back in 2005
to be part of the what were they calling that division?
The juniors.
Was it the juniors?
Yes, for those who don't know, it's a division of short people. So I think this show should be all short people. I think there's some money to be made.
It's Ishimori and
Ishimori versus Microman. Come on, hear me out.
No, I mean micro league wrestling is a thing. So
no, have you never seen Microman?
Yeah, well, we get a Ultimo Dragoncito.
Okay, yeah, now we're cooking.
All right, y'all just making up shit now.
Have you never really heard of Microman?
Yeah, Microman's cool.
I don't know. Maybe if I seen him, I probably recognize it. I'm bad with names.
What is he, like 3 feet tall? Maybe.
I keep forgetting what's his
That's
name?
not the one with the gorilla mask, right?
No, that's Kimonito.
Yeah, Kimonito. Yeah, we have to have Kimonito.
His dad is Microman's dad is Kimonito. Actually,
is it really?
What? Yes.
Are you?
That's amazing.
So why he's not with Del
Kimonito? I don't know, but I think him as Microman is better. Anyways, it's only 25. Really, I never knew this. Wow. Yeah, he's 3'3".
Yeah. Okay.
I think Kimonito turned heel recently too.
I'm sure that's going well.
He has like a dark suit. Last I checked, I remember.
Does he speak real fast like the Micro Machine Man?
No. Oh, his alter ego, Kemalito.
Okay. All right.
He has like a devil suit. Instead of blue, it's red.
We're spiraling here. Let's go to the next thing.
Sorry, we had to get our luchas fixed in.
Yeah, this is our what the shit was Felipe's segment called?
Things.
The pervert hour.
Oh, come on.
Lucha something. Anyway, we also have a return to Japan. Ricochet is coming back to Japan on October 6th for GLEAT. He's teaming up with Sema against Soma Watanabe and El Hijo del Vikingo.
Do you think
that's gonna rule?
Do you think when Shima comes out, he does like the Jey Uso and they'll go GLEAT?
Come on.
Will Housell is on his game today, ladies and gentlemen.
God damn, he's gleating all over the place.
Never say it again. I'm blocking you. This all contact. If you ever say it again,
what you said it? You brought it up.
Anyways, I think the real news here is El Hijo del Vikingo is back.
Yeah,
that too. Yeah,
you like shattered his fucking leg and shit, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what him and Ricochet do together.
I bet it's very tame here, and then they'll do some dumb shit on like some GCW show in a year, Mania weekend.
Yeah, because I like Shima too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested to see what it looks like.
Shima's like mid-40s now, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He's got to be older, no?
He's probably older.
He might be. I mean, but he still moves really well for.
Oh yeah, really does.
Most 46. 46. Okay,
yeah. Have you ever seen the video of Shima eating a snack pine?
I don't believe I have.
It is my favorite video of all time. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Very well.
Okay, here I'll send it in chat. You got to play it, just at least the audio, because it's.
So you want us to play audio of a man eating some food?
Well, him describing how he eats the pineapple.
Is it in English?
Broken English.
Let's save that for another time.
Oh, I already sent it. So,
well, I mean,
we'll check it out, and
we'll check it out.
We'll check it out during the break and see what we think.
I'm already watching it.
Of course, you are.
Oh, and for those of you who didn't know, this is the A block.
Oh man, I thought we might have finally broken that, but we have
not.
No, there. Wonderful. In other news, from the world of Stardom, Walker Stewart of play-by-play New Japan fame is now going to be doing play-by-play for Stardom for their pay-per-views.
Is that why he's so busy?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Apparently he's sick at the moment. But,
sick of trying to our calls.
I think he's gotten sick every time we've tried to book it.
I know, no shit, right? What a coincidence.
Makes you think.
Makes you think.
Staring at you, big guy.
Yeah, I wonder what B. Rob said to him for him to not reply to any of these messages.
Probably called him a slur.
No, I just offered him some sweet fruit that Shima's eating.
What? Oh, I was gonna say
offered him some sweet fruit. Is that a okay?
That sounds like Will's bag, not mine.
Cool.
Anyways,
in other Stardom news, Mayu Iwatani has retired from 5-star Grand Prix competition. I think she's participated in all of them since its inception, I believe.
Like, how many has there been?
There have been
a lot, more than 10.
I want to say I'm trying to remember which one we're at. For some reason, I want to say 13, but I could be wrong. But the scuttlebutt is that she might be readying herself to move on from Stardom.
Good word.
Okay.
What? Scuttlebutt?
Scuttlebutt.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That is a Navy term, and it is referring to a water fountain.
You're a water fountain.
Yes, fountain of knowledge.
A font of knowledge. Font is the best word. But yeah, it seems like she might be headed to Marigold when her contract's up, because there were rumors that she might have wanted to go earlier, but she still had a contract with Stardom because of her movie that's about to come out.
What?
Yeah, they're making a movie about Mayu Iwatani's life.
Oh yeah, I did recall us talking about something like that. I mean, it might have not been during the life of this show, but I believe it's been mentioned.
Yeah,
at some point.
But yeah, so she had like some more contractual stuff on the on her docket as far as that goes.
Older lady?
She is.
No, she's gotta be like mid-30s.
Yeah, she's like early mid-30s. Yeah, she's not old.
Yeah, but she.
I mean, for Joshi,
old by about to say by wrestling standards, because she's probably been wrestling since she was like 12 or some shit.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, if she were to make the jump, that would be. That'd be a blow for Stardom, because she's one of the few like originals.
She's only 31.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds about right. But
So would that kind of coincide with the next thing that we have with Toni Storm here?
It could. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, Toni Storm is headed back to Japan as well, and she's going to challenge Mayu Iwatani for the IWGP Women's Championship at Stardom's October 5th show. You could convince me. I actually hadn't thought about that until you just said it, but that would not surprise me whatsoever if Toni Storm ends up winning that. And I don't know how long Mayu's contract is still up for, but I think that would make a lot of sense. And Tony's a good name to have on that, because she can work.
Yeah.
whichever promotion they wanted to at that point.
And she's not really busy in AEW right now.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
I don't
would.
think.
Yeah, it'd be a good place to have her just kind of doing stuff outside for a little bit while Mariah May's having her run
with Yuka Sakazaki. Shout out Yuka Sakazaki.
Sakazaki.
Yes, Yuka Sakazaki, Will's favorite Joshi wrestler.
You goddamn right.
Yeah, but I think that would be a cool little thing that they could do there. I mean,
no, I don't mind that at all. I think that especially if she's going to be gone soon, I think that's a really good idea. I will be interested in what a Stardom without Mayuri Watani looks like because I've never seen that.
I just watched some Stardom in 2010.
Yeah, watch Yoshi. Who is that? Aki Yoshikawa and Yoshiko. Where Yoshiko or Yoshi? Which one is which? I always get that confused.
I don't know. Same with me and the Japanese wrestlers.
Yoshiko's the doll.
Okay, yeah, but Aki Yoshikawa just gets her eye beaten in.
Good stuff.
Shoot. That's early Stardom. Anyway, I think that's about all we got for A Block. We'll be right back talking New Japan's Destruction Tour and what's to come with their big show on the 29th.
We're
right back.
He had to do it.
Yeah.
We'll be back, folks.
Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed a nice juicy snack pine during your time off. Now we're talking about the B Block. We're talking about first match. First result we got to talk about Shingo's anniversary show, where obviously Shingo won. LOL. They beat Shingo Bushi and Yamato of Dragon Gate. Beat Naito, Hiromu, and Tsuji. Any of you watch that match?
Yeah, I just that was the only one I watched from that show. It was the only thing that really interesting at all on it. It was just a fun 6-man tag. It was exactly what you imagine it is. Nothing too flashy.
Yeah, I can bring myself to watch it. I went to the app, I opened it up, I looked at the card, then I looked at the main event, and I was like, I'm good.
Yeah. You know exactly how the match is gonna go.
Yeah. Naito was gonna limp around the whole thing and stuff. People will have to physically exert themselves to pick him up to do his finishing move. Yeah. So
hey, that's a PWA top 10 talent, but we'll talk about that later.
Son of a bitch.
But right now, we'll talk about the Destruction Tour. During this, on the 9-9 show, Hinare retained his never
the
open
no
weight.
Show?
Excuse me?
The no show?
No, 9-9. No.
Oh.
Fuck Jesus Christ. Both of you tonight. Good Lord.
That wasn't. Anyways, Hinare retained the never open weight against Hiromu and then challenged Shingo at the Destruction at Kobe show on the 29th.
And that seems like a little theme here that I'm looking at when I breeze through the notes. A lot of the champions are challenging challengers.
Mm-hmm. Now, I have a question as far as the Hinare Hiromu match. Mm-hmm. It was a decent match. I would have liked maybe a little. And this is the thing. Like we've said this for the last 3 big Hiromu matches, the 2 Ali matches and this one.
Yeah.
It was really good, but it wasn't great.
Mm-hmm.
And does it seem like Hiromu's maybe on the back end or getting there?
Oh, so I feel like how we feel about Naito.
Not there.
About that close.
He's on, but he's hit the back half of his career. Maybe.
How old is Hiromu now?
I mean, he's got to be.
He's 34.
Yeah.
I mean, but like I said, I mean, if you start very young, yeah.
I mean, especially after his last big injury, it seems like it hasn't been the same guy.
He works a very hectic style that I don't think the New Japan touring works with. Because he really likes to go balls to the walls every time he's out there, and it's like he does. I mean, yeah, there's a little more retrieval time, I guess, in between shows compared to like if you're working like the US.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Maybe he puts it out a little too much. Maybe he can learn a thing from Naito. Throw a T-shirt on. Do the hits for the night. That's it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. Yeah, let's have a T-shirt Hiromu and save it a little more, because it does seem like the schedule gets to him a little bit, and I don't think we've seen that next gear from Hiromu in a while.
Yeah, and I mean, it could be, the person per se, not so much the physical aspect of it, but like I could speak to a long term of doing a certain career and just having the doldrums or whatever, just like, just the same thing over and over again. It'll get to you. I mean, it's not fucking with you physically so much, but it just like, it fucks with your mental, and he could be in one of those ruts per se.
Right, especially because he's the ace of the division too.
Yeah, there's really not a lot. There's really there's nothing left in the junior division for him to do, besides unless he really wanted to break that Liger record. Which I'm like, as he said, it seems like he wants to wrestle different people. I mean, I think that's very possible that you said that he's just tired of wrestling the same guys over and over, and he just needs to get some new,
freshen it up.
Yeah, new opponents under him.
So
to me, it kind of feels like
he should sign with the WWE. So you're saying he should sign with WWE? Is what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
And then he can go to SmackDown and wrestle the infamous Tonga Loa.
No.
What is with you and Tonga Loa?
You said someone different.
What I was gonna say is, damn, you made me fuck up everything that I was gonna say. you and your fucking Tonga Loa. I lost all my train of thought. God damn. Fuck, I'm legit for real. I'm like, damn.
You just
what was I about to say? Fucking Tonga Loa, man.
Oh,
should we get back to the Destruction Tour then? If you think about it, we can come back to it.
Yeah.
I need some more pine fruit.
Snack pine. On the 9/11 show, Dookie retained against Ishimori, and then Yoshinobu Kanemaru attacked afterwards.
Yeah,
so is that indicative of a challenge?
Yeah, we're getting that.
Assume. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad Doki won this. I was a little afraid that he might drop it just because, Ishimori's generally the bigger name.
And then generally that title is associated with either Hiromu Ishimori, one of the two.
Yeah, so I'm glad they're letting Doki have at least a little bit of a run with it, because I think he deserves it, and two, he's been very good.
Yeah, and now kind of back to what I said, I got my wits about me now. Goddamn Tonga Loa. What I was trying to say about Hiromu, he might be going through that phase that like the same thing that happened to Kushida. He just kind of got too big for the junior division, and he wanted to do other shit, and they wouldn't let him, so he left and went somewhere else. WWE kind of
joined the cruiserweight division.
Didn't let him do shit.
You want to
they
tag?
Still didn't let him do nothing.
You want to tag with Jack in Time?
Whatever happened to him?
He's under a new
Japan.
Name. Yeah, he's in. Is he in Noah?
I think.
He has some stupid name now.
But he is back in Japan.
Yeah. What's Ikmanjiro's new name? Hold on. He goes by. He has some stupid
Time Jacket.
No, he has like some ridiculous name that he debuted.
I thought he was. Isn't that DDT that he's with?
Might be DDT.
Because we would have seen more of him if it was Noah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't remember seeing him on the Noah shows. So but either way,
yeah, it was DDT. I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is going by Kuroshio, Tokyo, Japan.
Cool.
Okay. Is that a city?
No,
well, it is. But
what Kuroshio is Kuroshio in
Tokyo?
Oh, yeah, true.
That's a choice, but it's DDT, so they make a lot of choices.
Yeah, they do. I mean, he kind of fits there for what DDT is or not. He got flashy jacket, do some crazy stuff. But like, what was weird about him, I seen him a little bit before WWE took him in, and he's actually good in ring.
I'll just take your word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has some solid stuff.
Yep.
We also had the 914 show. We had ourselves a hot spring Rambo. It's not just for Wrestle Kingdoms anymore. It didn't really mean anything, but we Tenzan was in it. Shota, Zack Sabre Jr. was on it, in there, and Takashi Iizuka came back again, and we got to see the Iron Claw for a little bit.
Yeah.
Which didn't in kayfabe, didn't he give the Iron Claw up?
Yeah, he gave it to
Taichi.
and then Taichi gave it back at Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh, he gives it back. Okay, I don't remember him giving it back. Okay,
it was during the Wrestle Kingdom Rambo. But and then Shota Umino won it after he eliminated Zack Sabre Jr.
Now, will anything ever come of this? Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, you convince me that's one of Zack's pre-Wrestle Kingdom matches if Zack wins, but I certainly don't think it's your Wrestle Kingdom match.
No,
because Shota is absolutely not there.
Good.
But it is interesting that you would put him over Zack when Zack's about to win a belt, theoretically.
Theoretically, we don't know yet.
Yeah, we're still crossing our fingers for that one. Also on that show, we had the Never 6-man titles defended. Hiroshi Tanahashi, Toru Yano, and Bolton Oleg defeated the House of Torture.
As they should.
Absolutely. But they will also be facing a show-led team in Kobe. So we're not done with that.
So it's Sho, Dick Togo, and Yujiro.
I don't know.
All the O's.
Yeah, well, I've got the Destruction in Kobe show up.
Oh, sure.
Second. In fact, the card for the Destruction in Kobe show is September 29th. First off, in our main event, Great-O-Khan versus Tetsuya Naito for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. This match is going to be a thing.
Mm-hmm. And is a point to bring up that the record is Khan with 2-1 against Naito.
Mm-hmm.
So, I like Great-O-Khan, but I feel like Great-O-Khan needs a dance partner to carry him a lot of times.
He needs somebody who can work.
Who cares
at all? I have very much gotten some shit for how much we don't think Naito has it anymore, because there are some people who are still blind to the fact that he's washed.
Well, maybe they should open their eyes like Naito and watch the product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that happens a lot, man. You get you care about your person, or you love your wrestler so much that you just don't see that they fucking up so bad.
Yeah. But
this card sucks. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm just reading. Holy shit!
I've got to imagine Naito wins. There's no way you do Great-O-Khan here.
That would be wild.
Listen, New Japan's done some weird stuff before. That would be just.
The only way I see this going down,
if he loses it back immediately.
Well, not even that. It just like it had to be something catastrophic, like the fucking kneecaps just fly out of fucking Naito's fucking knee skin and shit. Just like
Jesus,
something bad has to happen for this to come to fruition.
Yeah, even though Naito needs to drop the belt, it's not going to be here.
No. Now let's talk about one of Will's favorite here, Yoshihashi versus David Finlay for the Global Heavyweight Championship.
So yes, I don't remember if I mentioned it on the preview episode or
how much you love him.
No. The infamous Yoshihashi Kenta match I saw in person. It was one of the worst matches I've ever seen in my entire life, and I feel like it will mirror that.
When was this?
It was at a New York show for the Never, I want to say.
Okay.
It was goddamn awful. And don't get me wrong, I like Yoshihashi. I don't like David Finlay. But
I mean, here's the thing. It's like I said, Yoshihashi's good for a couple really good singles matches every year.
But is this going to be the one, though?
I think it might be, because I think David Finlay has quietly gotten better. Like, as much as people shit on him a little bit, I think he is, over this year, he's gotten better. And he's.
What is the G1 Climax?
The what?
It's just a misspelling on the website.
I don't know if we should trust these people.
That's how much you care about David Finlay, that you're looking at typos. No, I think this will be better than the main event, certainly. But
are you willing to bet money on that?
On it being better than a Naito match?
If you have problems, if you're betting money
on the New Japan Destruction card,
on a middle of the year New Japan card.
I'm just saying, is he that bad? Is he that washed? Is the word we're going to keep using?
I honestly think I think this match could actually be decent. I think this match will surprise a few people. I really do.
Yeah. And it's wild to think that we live in a world where we are saying that David Finlay will have a match better than Tetsuya Naito. Mm-hmm. But hey, man, the sign of the times, baby.
Speaking of matches that will actually be good, Never Openweight Championship, Shingo versus Hinare one more time.
Should.
Hell yeah. Should. But I think, this is another guy that has a renaissance career. Hinare has vastly improved, and he's been impressing me every time I see him in the ring. And he holds the record over Shingo in their meeting. So he's 3-2-1. So it'll be interesting.
I mean, it's going to be the same, hard hitting never title match that we've grown back accustomed to.
Yeah. And seeing that they had this many matches against each other or whatever, I think some were for this title previous when Shingo held it. I think it'll be decent, but I'm ready to see these two separate from each other and wrestle some other people.
Yeah, I agree.
Give me Oleg and Hinare.
Listen, I'd be cool with Oleg making that jump. I think that'd be a good spot for him.
Hell yeah.
But we'll have him in just a minute. We do have the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, as we were talking about earlier. Doki versus Yoshinobu Kanemaru. I don't see any way Doki loses this because Kanemaru is just not that guy anymore.
Yeah, and then sorry to say, I might skip over this. No disrespect to Doki.
There's something really funny. I'm reading the description to this. A former mentor figured to Doki in both Suzuki-gun and Just Five Guys. What?
True. Wasn't he a Five Guys though?
No, they were. But when were they established as a mentor and student relationship?
I mean,
you would probably do that because he's the senior.
Yeah.
I guess, but there's never been any relation between the two other than we're in the same stable.
I mean, we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. I mean, but to your point, they never showed any on-screen stuff like that.
Am I to assume Dick Togo is a mentor to Jack Perry?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, that's an interesting thing that it does say in this article. If Kanemaru were to win, he would complete the Grand Slam of All Japan, Noah, and IWGP junior title reigns. He would have held all the junior belts.
I can see him winning just for that fact, but I doubt highly that it's going to happen on Doki's watch.
Yeah, just because New Japan's weird like that, it wouldn't totally be the craziest
thing. I feel like they would have pulled that trigger earlier when they just got
a long time ago.
That is also true.
How long has he been in New Japan now? 6 years?
Something like that, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're probably right about
it. Feels like longer than that, because
he came over when Suzuki came back.
Okay.
They poached him. They're like, oh, you can have Suzuki come back, but take Kanemaru with you. Sure.
He was the Jake Lee of that era, you're saying?
No, he was so cool.
Yeah, no, Kanemaru's always been cool. But yeah,
I like the awkward pause after that statement.
You might just read the next match.
Never 6-man titles.
Oh my god!
Hiroshi Tanahashi, Bolton Oleg, Toru Yano take on Evil, Sho, and Yujiro Takahashi.
What the fuck? Sho kind of looked like TJP for a second.
I thought that too.
Like young,
TJP makes when he sees an underage girl in his DMs.
Oh no! Oh no! Is that a thing?
Allegedly?
For TJP?
Allegedly.
Oh no! For TJP? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no! That's why he started wearing the mask now.
That's why he danced for so long.
To hide his face, no facial recognition.
He's trying to be hip with the kids.
Oh no!
Anyway,
this match is not going to be good.
Here's the thing, though. I think House of Torture's winning this one. I think
For what reason?
Because
to get Tanahashi out the fucking ring. Yes, okay.
Tanahashi,
I'll accept
title off of him, and move Bolton Olegon to anything interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that makes a lot of sense for me.
Yeah, and before we go to this next match, I want to skip over that and just go to Hiroki Goto versus Gabe Kidd. Yeah. I'm not reading anything on it or whatever, but is that for the title?
No.
Yeah, because like we said previously, it's like those titles are landlocked to the U.S., right?
Except for the UK, apparently, yes.
Yeah,
but it's just not Japan. Yeah,
just not Japan titles.
Goto, Hiroki Goto, Gabe Kidd. That's going to be a banger. Mm-hmm. I think they're going to pull something really nice, really good. You could convince me this is match of the night because Gabe Kidd's been killing it since the G1, and Goto's always good for a really interesting match with people.
Okay.
Right, cool. The match we skipped over, TMDK versus Just Five Guys. It's Sonata, Taichi, and Taka against Zack Sabre Jr., Kosei Fujita, and a new member of TMDK. We're going to have a new TMDK member come the 29th. I have absolutely no idea who it could be.
It's Sean Bradshaw Layfield.
Come on now.
It's the only place he hasn't been.
True. But I know they had a legacy member show up on one of the shows. They said he hadn't been in New Japan for 18 years. That big bald guy that Zach tagged with that one time.
Mizuka?
No. It was,
I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Couldn't pull his name for $1 million. But I know who you're talking about. I don't know. It's
I love it.
I wonder if it'd be another one of the Aussie guys.
Yeah.
Which I only know so many, like Slex or somebody like that. But
I think Slex has allegations.
Does he?
I'm pretty sure.
God damn it. Fucking restless, man.
Oh, shit. But yeah, I have no idea who it could be. I can't imagine it being any big name or anything.
Who's
what if it's Jonah?
Lately? God, I wish.
Oh man.
Yeah, what if he came back?
That'd be great. That'd make me so happy. I was so sad.
I mean, they still acknowledge him as a part of the group, though. That's pretty cool.
Hey, he's been cooking lately.
Yeah, he's been.
He sure has.
They're finally doing something with him, which I'm very happy with. But that still is one of the ones that hurts me the most that left because I thought he had a ton of potential in Japan.
Mm-hmm. Him and Jeff Cobb was a hoot.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you were going to say it might be somebody interesting, I mean,
I couldn't tell you who.
I mean, would you maybe put Ricochet in that spot?
No,
nah,
no,
because he's coming to Japan anyway.
No, that's not his fit.
Well, I didn't think it was Zach's fit for TMTK, to be honest with you, but it kind of worked.
I think it absolutely was his fit.
We'll see. I didn't think it was initially, but I think it does. I think it fits now. So, maybe now that Ricochet's, got a nice non-flippy finisher.
But that's the thing about about New Japan as a whole, though, because I mean, there's always this fight camp system and whatnot. It's like you can't really have an individual that can shy on their own or whatever. It's just they always have to be in a group or surrounded by a group of people or whatnot. But I don't know. I don't know who that could be. I mean, like I said, for a fantasy booking, Ricochet would be pretty fucking cool. But I'm leaning more towards Will. That don't fit for me. That don't work for me, brother.
I'm looking at the AEW roster just out of curiosity.
Hologram.
You know what? I almost said hologram.
Hell yeah. Put them in everything. If you want to get stupid with it, let's put Taurus in there.
Hell the Beast Mortos?
Yeah, Mortos. Put him in there.
TMDK.
He's in every stable.
Honestly, I kind of love it.
Ooh, they need a heavy.
Because I think it has to be somebody from, well, it doesn't have to be, but you'd think it would be somebody from AEW just to kind of like bridge that gap for a little while until they do the Wrestle Dynasty show.
Paul White?
No, come on now, man. Come on. Well, that's a bad pig.
And we're almost done with the destruction card. We also have LIJ of Tsuji, Hiromu, and Bushi against United Empire's Chef Cobb, Callum Newman, and Francesco Akira.
Do we want to get to go back
What do you
to
got?
the mystery person? I know if we want to get real silly, I know who we can put there.
What do you got?
He's mighty. Some might say almighty. Bobby Lashley.
Imagine you debuted Bobby Lashley as a lackey to Zack Sabre Jr.
That'd be wild, right? But like I said, everybody has to be in the fucking fight camp, and why not put him there?
The almighty don't kneel.
Yeah, exactly.
God, that's a T-shirt right there.
Yep,
There
the
you go.
almighty don't kneel. He
I
can do his
don't
favorite
hate
pose.
And you can bring your Shelton X Benjamin.
I mean, Leo's
Yeah.
back in the company now.
Yeah, and Shelton Benjamin might be a good one too.
Yeah.
That's a cool one. I like that.
Oh, I mean, Shelton
MVP. Oh Lord, help me, Jesus.
Shelton has Suzuki good ties so with Zach, so that
Yeah.
wouldn't be terrible.
Well, there you go.
Or, hear me out,
Hear him
Dijak.
out. Oh,
Oh, Will, I think that's not bad.
yeah, I like all that.
I love
Everything
that.
we just said just now. I like all of it.
I love the Dijak pick.
Yeah.
LIJ, United Empire. It's just going to be your normal 6-man, and
Mhm.
Cobb will pin Bushi probably.
Newman's face is weird.
Yeah, it's a weird picture.
He looked like a sick
And then
Chase Owens.
so Chase Owens, Yuji Nagata. There's another.
This match pisses me off.
Watch the pitch. Yuji Nagata, Tomoaki Hanma, and Tiger Mask against Shota Umino, Ryusuke Taguchi, and back from Dragon Gate again, Dragon Dia.
Exactly.
I like
this.
him.
The show's in Kobe World, and so you have the Dragon Gate rep in Dragon Dia, and you don't have like some sort of showcase match. He's just stuck in a shitty little 6-man against the dads.
But he
You
was in the
couldn't
Super
book Shin
Junior.
Skywalker.
Well, not even that. You could do Shota versus Dragon Dia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now Skywalker. I like that guy.
Oh yeah, hasn't he worked
I like
in
his-
Texas?
Listen,
They work Texas.
Yeah, he came down here. I like his laugh too.
there's
Ha
a
ha
lot
ha 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 ha.
No.
Funny dude.
it can't be perfect. There are plenty of Dragon Gate dudes I would have loved to see on just in a spot here, but I guess they liked him enough that they're bringing him back. Because I mean, I thought he had he had a decent Best Super Juniors run.
Sure, but it's like I don't know. I feel like he could have done so much
Especially
more.
for being a.
Not the
I mean, that's
first
what a lot of guys
match of the show.
Yeah, so that is the Destruction Kobe 2029. We'll our next show will be after that, so we'll cover everything that comes in there. But now we're going to take one last break, and then we're going to talk PWI 500.
Yeah.
That's a lie. I don't know how to count.
And we're back. Ring the bell, folks. We're here for the C block, and we're going to talk about the influence of Japan on the wrestling world. Now, for real, we're going to talk about all the people that charted on the what is this? The PWI 500.
Yes, sir.
All our New Japan and Japan. What would we call them?
Japanese stars on the PWI. Specifically, the top 100. There's 24 Japanese stars on the top 100 of the PWI 500 this year.
My favorite Japanese man, David Finlay.
Yes. New Japan got 11 of those 24. That's a pretty, almost a quarter of the top 100 are names out of Japan. That's pretty.
They should always clarify that this list is in kayfabe.
Yes. But still, having that many in the top 100 is pretty good for, a lot of these names aren't, the most well known.
Yeah.
You've got Mao and Chris Brooks and Hayata.
Yeah.
Shout out Chris Brooks.
Yeah, we love Chris Brooks.
Yeah.
Let's get Chris Brooks on the
Brooks is
show.
awesome.
Do you think Chris Brooks would do our show?
I don't know.
I'd like to think somebody will do our show eventually. Besides,
Maybe he'll.
but
Oh fuck! Maybe he's the mystery guy.
Oh,
I'd love that too.
Hell yeah.
See, I'm more excited about this now than I was before because I was like,
I'm
somebody.
setting it up for
I want to see.
disappointment.
I want to see this show so I can see that thing and be
And be
happy or
disappointed
sad.
that it's none of the guys we talked about.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's Jimmy Lloyd.
Oh, come on! Now, you know what? No lie, that wouldn't be too bad.
That'd be so
That wouldn't be
weird.
too bad.
He comes on the Hurt Business.
Yeah.
He comes on the Hurt Business shirt.
No. This is how we set this up. Jimmy Lloyd would come out in the Hurt Business shirt, and then Bobby Lashley would come from behind and knock
Oh,
him
I'll take
down.
her to see Matt Cardona.
All right.
That
All
sucks.
right. You're cruising to get fired.
Yeah, but I mean, even like the top 10 of the PWI 500 of the guys who have come through Japan. You know, Cody, Ospreay, Mox. You know, Gunther did a little stint in Japan. Mystico's been over there.
I mean, we should just list off these names at this point and discuss their spots.
Yeah, I mean, it's just interesting how much Japan become a talking point in professional wrestling as a whole, especially these last few years with guys who have been big there and are now big names.
There's one name we can think for this, obviously, because I feel like the real implosion started around Wrestle Kingdom 9.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the big, like, oh my god, everyone's watching now. And there's a lot of really big matches on there.
Yeah, but this is where I came over.
Yeah, but there's one talent that really pushed it. It got everyone's eyes on it, and that was Global Force Wrestling's Jeff Jarrett.
I
so
knew
thank
you was going to
Jeff
say
Jarrett
it.
I'm being unironic in the sense too, because Jeff Jarrett did get a lot of eyes on that because that shit was on Justin TV before this. So to put that on traditional pay-per-view, to put this on traditional pay-per-view for people to watch, and it was covered on the actual podcast. A bunch of wrestling podcasts covered it that don't watch wrestling in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a big event. And
yeah.
I mean, we fuck around and we joke about Jeff Jarrett and whatnot, but he definitely did put eyes on this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I agree with that 100%. I am on record on many a podcast, to include my own and others, to say that I thank Jeff Jarrett for the current state of professional wrestling.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with that. I think Jeff Jarrett's, for as many negative things he's done as I think he's done a ton of positive, especially like you said, it got New Japan and Japan as a whole in front of a lot of different sets of eyes, and it changed how everybody perceived it. Really.
Okay, here's a loaded question. What changed the industry more? Jeff Jarrett joining the Bullet Club or Prince Devitt recruiting the Young Bucks to the Bullet Club?
Ooh, that's interesting.
I would say Jeff Jarrett, really, because I mean it sprouted that, and the Young Bucks and all them couldn't have been able to do a lot of the things they do without Jeff Jarrett doing what he did.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, there is no AEW without Jeff Jarrett.
You don't get Hot Topic merch without Jeff Jarrett brokering that deal. You don't get the limited edition Funko Pops with the Bullet Club members or whatever that we've never seen again after that without Jeff Jarrett doing what he did. I mean, hell, if Jeff Jarrett didn't do any of that stuff, I think AJ Styles probably wouldn't be where he is right now.
A young Tony Khan would not be watching New Japan if not for Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah. I did not think this is where we were going to go with this, but Jeff Jarrett is the most influential Japanese professional wrestler of all time.
Jeff Jarrett deserves to be number one in the Pro Wrestling Illustrated, is what we're saying.
Where is he on the 500? Is he on the
500?
Is he? What the fuck?
He's not even on the list.
He's not on there at all.
I feel like he's full-time at this point. No?
I don't think he is.
He won the Texas Chainsaw Massacre title.
Because I did a quick search. Yeah.
That's why.
Just hit Alt F and type in Jeff. The only Jeff that comes up is Jeff Cobb.
But Blue Cane can make the list?
Because he's active.
You're gonna tell me you see more Blue Cane matches this year than Jeff Jarrett?
I did not.
Anyways, let's actually look at the Japanese names on here, because we specifically alluded to it earlier. Tetsuya Naito number 5.
I don't get that.
A lot of name carrying here. Because you would assume he got on this list because he won the world title twice. I mean, on paper, yeah, winning the world title twice is cool. But in reality, he lost the world title, won it back 2 months later in one of the worst matches of the year against Moxley. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he had his big Wrestle Kingdom moment. You know,
I was gonna say, who did he beat at the Dome?
Sonata.
Oh yeah, and see, that tells you how much that matters to me. I completely zoned. I thought it was gonna be Okada at first. I'm like, no, Okada wrestled Danielson.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's
which crazy. Okada not in the top 10.
Yeah,
is he even on this list?
He?
He's not. Yeah, where is he?
He's not. No, he's not on our list because he's AEW talent now.
Okada,
but you put Konosuke.
He's 21.
But you put Konosuke
because he works DDT and
yeah, he is a DDT talent.
Yeah. Listen,
I mean,
if Okada's not going to put over anybody, I'm not putting over Okada.
What do you mean he put over everyone on his way out, such as
himself,
Hiroshi Tanahashi,
the ghost of Kaito Kiyomiya? Yes.
Oh God, I wish. The next one on this list, 16 is Sonata. Another one that I think is much too high.
That's the number of good matches he's had in the past 5 years.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Nakajima, who's been a wonderment of a talent the past year.
I don't even know who he's with anymore. Is he even signed anywhere right now?
No.
I mean,
so like when he left Noah, then he went to All Japan. Then he did the strong style Inoki gimmick, and then Inoki's family is like, cut the shit. Stop using our rights and copyright bullshit. Drops the title, then pretends to be homeless. Then shows up in Glee. I think he had one match, and I don't know what he's done since.
Yeah,
there was like rumors of him going stateside, and that never happened.
And because he's a good talent, he's just weird.
Yeah.
Which is
number 33, Zack Sabre Jr.
Yes, now we're hitting something good. I would say this is too low for Zack.
It is.
But I mean, in the judging process, what did he do? That's always the.
I mean, I guess that's true. He almost won.
He'll probably be higher next year. Let's put it that way. It's like
especially with winning G1 and what we think will be a world title
victory. Yeah. Hopefully,
if Zack Sabre Jr. was number 1 next year, it wouldn't surprise me.
Let's. I don't know about that.
It'd be nice.
Definitely be in the top 10.
Oh yeah, he'll be top 10. But
I'd like for somebody who wasn't Cody or Roman to be number 1.
Well, this year or in general?
In general.
Next year's maybe be Swerve.
I could see that. At least I wouldn't hate that. That would be fine with me. But yeah, Zach's had a good year so far. I think he'll have a better year next year. Then next up at 35, we got Kino from Noah. He's one of the guys who's always going to be, as far as Noah talent, at the top of the list. He's just one of their guys, and he's never going to be anything other than a star for them. I can't say he's had any crazy good year or anything, but
just
I thought he had a very good
year on paper.
Yeah, he had a decent N1. Next we got Satoshi Kojima, who's actually been doing a fair amount of stuff this year.
Lariat.
Hey, you missed one.
Did I?
Yeah. Yamazani is number 42.
42 is Adam Page. Oh, 41. Yuma Anzai. Yep. Yes, I did.
Yuma Anzai. I can't pronounce names. I'm sorry.
Yes, I did miss him.
Wow,
Yeah,
tells you how much that matters.
he's an All Japan guy. He's very good. He's just in All Japan. He doesn't get
Folks.
So are you
we're showing
he
our
doesn't
bias
like
today.
All Japan. He doesn't like All Japan. He's
It's not that I
saying
don't
it,
like All Japan. It's just they haven't produced a lot of interesting stuff in the last few years.
but he's on the list. He's number
He is.
40 something.
Yeah, he's probably I think he's the only All Japan guy in the top 100, I believe.
I mean, let's see.
That's traditionally that's been just All Japan.
I was going to say
Nakajima was, and he's a good wrestler. He's a guy who I think would be better off anywhere else. I think he could do some. I think he'd be good in Noah, or I don't know where he'd fit in New Japan, but he's very good. That was in the stuff I've seen. Let's see who did, and then we were at
Hiromu.
Yes, I would talk Kojima real quick. Kojima has been doing, besides New Japan stuff, been very active in MLW. He's current. Is he still the heavyweight champion there?
Yeah, he just dropped the tag titles to Suzuki.
Yeah,
and I forget the other guy's name, but the Contra unit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he's had a pretty active year for one of the New Japan dads.
He's just rolling in bread.
Yes,
and by that we mean actual bread.
Yes, mm-hmm. Shout out Bread Club.
Yes.
Then 46 is Hiromu. And that makes sense to me. He said it. It's Hiromu. He's always going to have a decent year at this point in his career.
Now this next one hurts.
47 Kaito Kiyomiya.
What do you mean? He got a big rub this year. He took on Okada.
And that's the thing that sucks, is that it should have been a good year for Kiyomiya.
I liked everything about this guy until they fucked him with Okada.
Until he booted Okada.
He got his own young boy from New Japan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Oi. Speaking of which, Oi just had his final match in Noah with Kiyomiya. So hopefully he's heading back to New Japan pretty soon.
Oh, what if he's the?
Oh, well, but they got Fushida. So they're gonna have another.
Never stopped to stable.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that actually probably makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that'd be good too. That's a good pick.
Because he's a heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're fat shaming now.
Yes. No, Oi was actually in very good shape. He's
he's
gonna
a
be
big
very
boy
interesting when he gets back. But yeah, Kiyomiya, he's a guy who deserves a lot more than he got especially from New Japan this year.
I think he should leave for WWE.
No,
that's your answer for everything.
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
He should join NXT and have Funaki talk for him like Julia.
Yeah, but then Julia showed she could talk, so hopefully we're not doing that again. Next up, we have at 49, like you said, David Finlay.
See, now on this list you just wrote Finlay, so I'm led to believe it's Fit Finlay, who has now come out of retirement and had a hell of a Japanese run I didn't know about.
Listen, would that shock you?
No,
I'm just knowing Finlay. He just comes up and has like a banger 4-star match.
I thought you were talking about Bo Finlay.
He's in NXT.
Both these nuts.
You talking about Finlay Dick?
Oh no,
who's Finlay Dick?
You've never seen that picture before?
No. Listen, I don't care. No, Finlay 49.
What is happening with these? Will's gonna send us the weirdest shit tonight.
Finlay Dick.
El Hijo del Doctor, the Junior.
I was going to say Finlay's had a quietly decent year this year, and I think he's gotten a lot better. Like I said,
I'm sending the censored version just for your sake.
Don't send it at all.
You're not going to stop him.
Okay.
Anyway,
why is that a thing?
You've never seen this image before?
No.
Paul's going to check the chat. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Paul's going to check the chat and be like, "Well, this show's canceled." Jesus. Number 50, El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr.
The first Mexican GHC champion.
Who was having a very good year. Yeah, like you said, became the first Mexican champion, and then got hurt and won when I think he was poised to have a pretty good run there. He's got a lot of talent. I've liked everything I've seen of him.
Yeah, I like to call him Junior.
Yeah. Numbers at 60, El Desperado.
I think he should be a little bit higher, but I'm fine with that.
Well, I think his entry probably stuck him at about 60 because he was on the way to having a really solid year this year. 67, Konosuke Takeshita. I think he's the other one's going to be much higher next year.
Oh hell yeah, I believe so. I hope so.
Yeah,
because he has like nothing but upside.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure.
Especially the next guy on the list.
Have a bad match. Yeah. Yoda Tsuji, a guy that we've all been, I think, praising all year for his progress. I don't think he's had as much progress as I was hoping, but I think he's still on his way there.
Isn't that where he did his excursion?
No,
that was Rev Pro.
Same shit.
Well,
yeah. I wish he was a bit higher, but still, there's some progression that he needs to make right now and everything. He's still fine tuning it and whatnot. I think he's actually been slowing down a bit, but you know, hopefully it's just the tooling process and he's just trying to get his feet up under him.
Yeah. 74, Luis Monte, also of Pro Wrestling Noah. He's I wasn't crazy impressed with him in the N1. I thought he was fine, but it didn't. There's nothing that really jumped out crazy at me for him. I think he's what was he before he unmasked? Well,
fuck, hold on. I'm gonna Google this one because
I was about to say, I'm looking.
Diamante,
that's right.
Of ROH fame?
No,
dating Kiera Hogan.
He wishes probably.
I wish.
I was going to say.
I think we all wish.
No, I respect her wishes for her preference in females.
Indeed. Mm-hmm. Speaking of preferences, Will's preferred professional wrestler at number 78, Jake Lee.
Hell yeah.
He's had an interesting year coming from Noah now to officially. I think we mentioned that he officially signed his New Japan contract, so he's officially a New Japan talent.
Not if I eat the contract. That's null and void.
It's Always Sunny rules. Yeah.
I love that show.
At 81, Hiroshi Tanahashi.
I like that.
If you told me this was the last time Tanahashi's in the top 100, I would not be surprised.
What do you mean? He won so many trios titles this year.
Yeah, but hopefully his transition into the presidency will mean that he's.
It's like the average age of the U.S. president, so it works. 81.
Just about, yeah. Hopefully his presidency will be less.
Assassination attempts.
Okay. But yeah, I think this will be the last hurrah for him. It might be the last hurrah for him on the 500 in general, just because I don't imagine he gets a lot more singles matches. I imagine for the rest of his career, besides maybe the retirement matches, trios and things like that.
Who retires Tanahashi?
That I would have said Shooter a couple months ago, but now I don't know. I think it needs to be one of the young guys.
Kazuchika Okada.
No, thank you.
He has leeway to come back if they wanted to do that.
He can call him a bitch. Everyone will laugh because it's so funny when the Japanese guy says, "Oh, me don't like me better English, bitch." So funny.
Okay. Tell us how you really feel.
Sucks.
Will does not care for the Asian stereotypes.
It's okay.
Sucks. I mean, it was funny at first. Don't get me wrong, I laughed. I'm tired of it.
I'm surprised it's not a t-shirt yet. You know how that company is.
Yeah, the t-shirt company didn't have a shirt that just says bitch on it. You can write it in Japanese too. I mean, get away with it.
It's just Okada with the middle finger, and the middle finger's the eye.
Oh, that'd be pretty good.
Maybe I'll design
that's
that.
why you tune in. Yeah,
I just sold you on a shirt.
Don't steal that. Don't steal that.
that's why you tune in on Didn't Get All of It Japan for the good ideas.
Yeah, we know Will Washington listens. He can have that one for free.
Mm-hmm.
If he listened, he'd send me my shirt or answer to any of my DMs ever.
Hey man, don't feel bad. He don't answer mine either.
Answer's mine.
You're a liar.
No, I don't have his number or anything. He comes across my Facebook every so often and says, "Hey, you should add this friend." And I'm like, I don't know this man.
The last time my last Facebook message prior to me DMing him was like, it was on the old show, and he's like, "Come closer to the laptop so I can hear you," because I didn't have a mic.
That sounds about right. Next up on the PW, on the top 100, we got 82 Go Shiozaki.
Everyone should go Shiozaki to the polls this year, baby.
Exactly.
Yeah, Paul would appreciate that joke. I don't have much to say about the guy.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's just been a Japanese stalwart for a while.
Did y'all watch the 30-minute, not the hour match yet?
No.
Which one?
What, he had multiple hour matches?
The one with Fujita.
Yeah, Fujita. No, I haven't.
I know we were talking about watching. I don't know if you guys watched it one of your tape studies yet.
Oh no.
Mm-mm.
Okay, one day
I'll be down.
we'll watch that shit.
You're gonna regret that, I feel like.
No, that match is so beast.
You're actually giving us a match that's good this time.
What are you implying?
Like you give a shit.
I give the highest of quality recommendations. Nothing bad.
All right, you're doing Trump hands right now.
Lion sack of shit.
I give the best matches. Nothing. All great Japan. You're gonna love this Battle Arts match.
Battle Arts. Jesus. No, thank you. At 84, Yuki Ueno. I don't. I got nothing for you on this one. That's not. I'm not super familiar with his work.
Looks like
at 85, someone we're all familiar with is Shingo.
Yeah, I like that guy. He should be higher.
I mean,
Can you take him higher?
Oh, this is the second time we've talked about Creed tonight. This is the first time it's been positive. Shingo always just brings it. And yeah, I would have loved for him to have been higher, but I understand why he's not, because he hasn't had like a big time feud or anything this year.
Mm-hmm. I mean, shit. I mean, he had the match with Danielson.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is true. That's probably what got him into the top 100, probably.
Yeah, I mean, he was in the tournament too.
Yeah. Let's see. Next up, we have at 88, Mao.
I've seen bits and pieces of the guy, but I do enjoy him.
You did that.
Hey, I just said his name. He did the cat.
I didn't do it. Yeah, he's a DDT, GCW. He was also on the Despy Invitational. And the match gets with,
they're eating the MAOs in Dragon Gate.
What the fuck?
Oh, God.
No.
I think we found our episode title.
They're eating the MAOs. Yeah, no, that's it. We're good. That's
Golden.
one less thing we got to do after the show. That's it.
Okay.
91, Yamato, who we just saw on the Shingo anniversary show.
Mm-hmm.
Former Shingo partner, Dragon Gate guy. I have not watched a whole lot of Dragon Gate this year, so I can't really comment on how his year's gone, but I feel like it's been good enough, apparently, that it makes top 100. Then guy we were talking about just a minute ago, Chris Brooks at 93.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Brooks is always good. Every time I see any clips or anything from Chris Brooks, it's always entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Then 98, we have Shota Umino.
We can end at 100.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have put him in the top 100. I mean, I don't. It's like we were talking about in the G1. It doesn't seem like he's had the progression that we wanted him to. But hopefully that'll change and something will click with him and he'll figure out what it is he needs to make that jump.
Figure out what you do.
What is that? Is that a thing from something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a thing that Paul loves so much that I hate so much.
I was gonna say B-Rob laughed at it. So
it's a I think you should leave thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. And then rounding out the top 100 is Hayata.
Hayata. I like him.
You just like saying his name.
Not a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, he's another Noah guy. He had an okay
I think he's one of the title holders too.
Yeah. I don't remember. Does he have the? I'm trying to remember which belt he's got. I don't remember.
But he's winning.
Anyway, yeah, but that's the top 100 of the PWI 500. It's a lot of some surprising names, but it's a lot of big names over that have done a lot of interesting things over the course of the year in Japan. Do you think we see more than 24 names in the top 100 next year?
I think we see less, actually.
Yeah.
I think this year has been a weird year.
Yeah. I think that's just for quality, or do you think that's...
I think we had a kind of a not great year, so that would probably be part of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'll have your
Takeshi. The tell of the tape will be the last bit right before freaking Wrestle Kingdom, Wrestle Dynasty. We really get to see who will daggone bring in the new year with some good shit.
Because I don't know what the cutoff for PWI 500 is, but I mean it goes into next year. So I mean, like coming out of Wrestle Kingdom, those first few months will probably tell us who's probably going to top that list. But like I said, Zach, Takeshita, hopefully Shingo, Tsuji, those guys will still be on that list.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's it for today. We didn't get all of it, but we got a good bit of it again this week, I think, guys. So for B Rob and Will, I'm Kaz, and we'll see you next time.
And if it's your birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Mrs. B Rob's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, is it really? Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Miss B Rob.